I don't think that we had a way to do that yet. You can drop them? How do you drop them? Oh, R, drop PAL. Oh. Well, that's cool. Okay. Neat. So I guess we can... So we could technically trade pals if we needed to as people level up or get perfect, like, stud pals to breed and stuff like that. We could do that way. You just press R and you drop them. Oh. I forgot. Oh, no. Go back. I wanted to check, see if it said how long till the respawn. It does. Is it 1 hour? I might tweak that. Yeah, until boss revival is 1 hour. I might tweak that to like half. Or even faster, possibly. That's a long time. Over here in front of the Pen King? Left and up. Oh. Up over here. There's Catris. Okay. Alright. It's time to get serious, everybody. Now we gotta talk about fucking. So, now, if we can build all the stuff necessary, we should be able to breed a Pen King into a Bushi. Which, by the way, I haven't even checked to see if it's actually decent stats or not. But it doesn't even really matter at the start because you just want the ability. Where's the Bushi? Where's the Bushi we captured? There it is. Whew. Okay. Insulated body. Okay, not great. But with a Pen King that's sickly, the idea here is we can breed these two together to make an Anubis. Anubis is one of the better worker pals for your base because of all the things he can do. So we got to figure out now how to maximize our ability to make basically we gotta make cake. Takes cake. Once we get the cakes made, we should be good. But to do this, we need to make sure our production's on point too. So for instance, we don't want our cakes to spoil, so we're probably going to need to make a cooler box. And that's one of our tasks anyways, so... We're in level 7? Hop 2, danger! So you're spending too much time moving your bases around. Now, believe it or not, I'm actually not trying to rush this too badly. I just remembered there was a very quick, easy way to get an Anubis, and it's using those two pals. So, unless they've changed something, they could have changed it. I don't know. But once you get into breeding, the game changes completely. Like, completely. Like, this T-Font here that has an Artisan increases work speed by 50%. That is one of the best worker pal passive skills you can ever have. So once you know what you can breed with a T-Font to make something else that you want, it has the ability to inherit the passive skill. It's a chance, you're still rolling the dice, but if you have two pals that only have one singular skill on them, there's a good chance the offspring will have both of those two skills together. They might pick up some other bad ones, because that's how the RNG works, but You put them together, they make sweet, sweet lovin', and then you get a good one out of it. And so the idea is you always want to have 2 pals to breed to make the final pal version, which is weird because we're genetically cross-splicing things. But you put them together, you cross them, and then you make a different one entirely. I don't understand it. You take a T font, yeah, into a Foxspark, somehow you get a Van Worm Christ. I don't understand why it works that way. It just does. And people have already mapped out how that used to work, assuming it's still the same. So you take 2 of them, with each one having 2 of the best traits you want, and the other one having the other 2 best traits you want. You breed them together, and you keep doing that until eventually you get one that has all 4 of those perfect stats together. If they have a 3rd or even 4 stats when you try to do this, it gets really weird and it's not perfect. So unless they've made the splicing process better, where you can actually like pick and choose which skills they'll inherit somehow, there's still a lot of RNG into it. But you always want to hold on to a pal that has one of those types of abilities, whether it's whether it's a best in class ability for combat or a best in class ability for your base. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be a Mazarine, it could be a fucking Toko. There's usually a path that will take it to get to one of the ones you need, and you can breed your way there. So that's where the time issue comes into play for hatching eggs. Faster the eggs hatch, obviously the faster the testing happens. I'm sorry, did I wake you up? Angry little cat of a... Shut up. Cat's ridiculous right now. But we need to be able to make these structures. So we need a breeding farm, which is wood, stone, and fiber. Huzzah, that's very simple. That is too fucking simple. All day. I think if I remember this correctly, I can flatten this out and put them up on a structure or something if I need to, so that's not a problem. Then we need... Alright, so let's work on this. Let's work on our foundations. I had a plan to build a perfect thing a certain distance away. I think we can probably still do it. I just need to do the right pieces here. That's not where I wanted to put it. We do this. Oh, he's in the way. Or not enough support. Alright, well, we can fix that. It's like, that's kind of cutting it off, so I wanted to do one more. And then this over here. We'll do one more, and then we'll build another platform over on this side. I'm going to have to move these out of the way, but that's okay. I'll just put them back up over here. And then the next one over here will be a stone foundation. And this will help me flatten out this whole area. Doesn't have to look pretty. It has to be awesome. Uh-oh, he got stuck. And that just barely clips the edge over there. That one's going to clip a decent amount. So it doesn't need to be perfect. This is good enough. And the reason I did that is because if I connect something across the top like a skyway, I want it to actually work on both sides. Are these going to go all the way to the grounds? Or are they going to look stupid? No, they're going to look a little stupid. Stone always looked a little dumb, unfortunately, depending on how you do it. It's my personal opinion. Like, because you've always got these like little gaps between them, which are kind of weird looking. Alright, so now let's see how big the breeding farm needs to be. This is not considered touching the ground? How is this not considered touching the ground? A foundation. Did they change this? Or is it just that big that I'm not covering the whole area? That's possible. It might just be that fucking big. Might be a 4x4. Cake doesn't. That's right. If you put them into the breeding farm, they don't actually spoil. Well, they used to not spoil, which I'm hoping is still the case. Oh, this is a pain in the ass. You're just being a right pain in my dick, aren't you? Now it's 5x4. Why is it not counting? Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with this thing? Doesn't want to let me place it anywhere. don't get it. Because we can't go over this way much more. We're gonna start hitting other shit. Having a hard time figuring out why this isn't working. To the interwebs. 1 second. Platform had to be built so much bigger. For some reason, I thought it was going to get 2 ranches and a breeding farm in there. Jesus Christ. Okay, so apparently it's just general building jank. It doesn't like this. So having the stone here is going to be a pain in the fucking hell. We can still use this for everything else that I wanted to use it for. It's just weird. Thought I saw blue for a second. Oh. Don't want... I have to put it here flat. I will. I don't care. I need to be like on the ground as well. I think those stones are counting against us too, but we were like clipped into it for a second before and it was showing as blue, wasn't it? Oh. Oh. Somehow that works. I don't like it. We're going to move our base anyways, but for now this is going to work. It is so shitty looking. So weird. Yeah, it's just ridiculously big. That's what it looks like. I don't remember it being much of a problem, but like I bet you we can build foundations next to it now. Like if I really wanted to. Yeah, see, I can build foundations around it with no issues. But if I did this beforehand, it would hate me. Knock yourself out, Pen King. All right, he's doing all right. Food. We need a cooking pot. We have tons of flame organs, which is awesome. Oh, even Tansy's helping out. Nice. Built on a wood roof. How big did it have to be, though? Because I have a roof up there. It's too late now.